This is news and information. 570 KLIF.
It is 8:37. I'm Dave Williams with Amy Shadroff. We've all been hearing about how serious the flu is this particular year, and for those of us who have not gotten a shot, maybe we haven't gotten the flu yet, there's a chance that you will. People are coming into work sneezing or with a fever, and then if you've got kids in the house, well, you just forget it because, you know, they go to school and every illness known to man comes home with them. To talk about how we can protect ourselves from getting the flu or other illnesses, I'd like to introduce cleaning expert Debbie Sardone. And Debbie, good morning and thanks for joining us. And please, I expect that cleaning expert is not your actual title.
Yes, and thank you for having me. Of course, at Buckets Bows Maid Service, that's the company I own, we know how to clean homes, but when you leave your house, you need to know where the germiest places are to avoid for the flu.
We always hear shopping carts and door handles and things like that. Are those some of the germiest places?
They are some of the germiest places, and sometimes it just bears a reminder, and some of these places I'm going to tell you about are a shocker. One of the most obvious places, I do a lot of traveling, are those airplane bathrooms. They're tiny little spaces. There's only one bathroom for every 50 people, and it's hard for people to wash their hands. So that's one of the germiest places. ATM machines are another place that people don't even think about. You know, they push those buttons. Each button has been tested to have at least 1,200 germs on them. So, you know, little things like shopping cart handles, like you said, everybody knows about. The most obvious thing to do is to use those Sani wipes when you have them available. A lot of the grocery stores even have them by the carts, and you can wipe those shopping cart handles down.
You know, we've been told that you really should probably not use the antibacterial soaps in the house because you can actually develop an immunity to that. But I would think maybe this is a good time of year to have that stuff. Would you agree?
Exactly. I do. Don't overuse those things. You shouldn't be using them at home because the very best way to fight the flu is to wash your hands regularly with warm, soapy, running water. So do that when you're at home and teach your kids to do that more often, especially during this time. But this is the time to grab Sani wipes and hand sanitizer. Another place people don't think about is at the health clubs. A lot of people are working out this time of year, and the mats and the machines at health clubs have had staph bacteria found on them. So wipe those down. Even if there's a sign that says wipe after use, don't assume somebody else has wiped those things down. Wipe them down with those hand sanitizer wipes or some type of a wet cloth. Drinking fountains is another area that people don't think about.
Ew, I never drink out of a drinking fountain.
Yeah, well, probably a good thing. One school tested the water out of a drinking fountain and found it to be more bacteria in it than in the toilet water. So either avoid the drinking fountains altogether or carry your bottled water or something. This is something that people don't think about, your wet laundry. You need to be careful and wash your hands after handling the wet laundry because one soiled garment is enough to contaminate that entire load. If you washed in cold water and there were soiled garments, it can carry all kinds of bacteria. And people don't think about their laundry.
Interesting. So if you have a sick child, you should wash all the sheets and everything in hot water.
Absolutely. And wash your hands after handling the wet load when you put it into the dryer, which is probably where everything gets killed from the heat.
Yeah,
but you just handled all that.
Keep the sick child in the garage.
How about the people?
Exactly.
How about the people who come to work thinking they're a hero and they're really sick and they really need to go home? I mean, someone came in our office and they had the flu and we sent them home.
They're not doing anyone any favors, and especially when they go home sick and you walk by and their phone is ringing, don't grab it and answer it. Phones are on my list as one of the germiest places in public to avoid. And when we do have someone sick at our office, we go and wipe down their phones after they've left.
Good advice. Again, the name of your company, is it Buckets and Bows?
Buckets Bows Maid Service. We've been cleaning homes for over 35 years. Well,
we wanted to give you the plug because you took the time to help us out, and we appreciate it. It was nice talking with you.
Thank you, and stay well.
Thank you, you too. There's Debbie Sardone with Buckets and Bows.
I have my can of wipes I'm going to go get outside and bring them in and wipe down my computer now.
You're a germaphobe, aren't you?
I am. KLIF News Time is 8:42.